Yo, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Now today, guys, we're going to be going ahead. We're going to be doing a new series on the channel. We're going to be doing a fantasy draft rebuild season 1 on Madden NFL 19. Now essentially this is going to be a 5-part series. We're going to go by season, and essentially, guys, I meant this to be a 6-part series. It was going to include the fantasy draft as episode number 1. It was going to include, the fantasy draft. We were then going to do some other stuff, and we were going to do like season 1, season 2, and all that. But I recorded the fantasy draft, and the footage corrupted. It got damaged. I don't know why it did. But pretty much, guys, we're going to go ahead, and we're going to do this. And pretty much, guys, let's go ahead. Let's start this here. So right now, here's what the team's looking like. So we drafted Brett Favre with our first pick in the draft. My audio is still on. We drafted Brett Favre, though. All the legends are 20 years old, so that's very, very, simple right there. So Brett Favre is there. We also got LaDainian Tomlinson, and we got Reggie Bush. We got Warwick Dunn. We got Christian McCaffrey. We also got, Jerick McKinnon and I believe another guy. Deion Lewis, and then we also got Jerick McKinnon. Wide receivers, we have Chris Carter, Kelvin Benjamin, Marquise Goodwin, and we have, I think that's Jarius Wright, who could still develop. He's 28 years old. We also got Eli Rogers and Kenny Britt. Our tight end, we ended up getting Trey Burton, and our backup's going to be Levine Toilolo. Not really the best guy. Our offensive line, though, is really good. We ended up picking up Ronnie Stanley. He's going to play left tackle. Left guard, we ended up picking up Larry Allen out of Butler, so we ended up getting him. Center, we got Brandon Linder, who's an 89 overall, and I believe he's only 26 years old. At right guard, we got Gene Upshaw. He was still available in the late round, so I took him. Right tackle, we have Charles Leno right now, who's a 79 overall at right tackle, and he's 26 years old, so he still has room for improvement, and that's pretty much the offense. On defense, it's the same overall. We drafted Ryan Shazier, Anthony Barr, and Jack Ham. Jack Ham's our main guy. We also got Aaron Lynch, and then we also got Carter. But yeah, Ryan Shazier, even though he's not playing football at the moment, he's still, in the fantasy draft. Free safety, we got Xavier Woods. This might have been one of our best pickups. He's 23 years old at LA Tech. He's got 1 year under his belt, so he's going to develop. Strong safety, we got Troy Polamalu. He's another legend. All the legends also are on quick development, so they don't, kind of boost up the superstar development and all that. Then cornerbacks, we actually got a really young core. We have Kevon Webster, who's 27 years old, quick dev. We got Marlon Humphrey, who was, I believe, 22, and he has quick dev. We also got Tremont Williams. He's 32 years old. Might have to trade him. And we also got Sidney Jones, the 4th, who plays for the Eagles, 22, quick dev, so it's not too bad. Our defensive line, we have Jared Allen. We got Vince Wilfork with one of our first picks. We also ended up picking Nazar Jones and also Vanderdoes. And then we ended up getting Eric Armstead as our left end. And then on special teams, we got Shane Leckler and Chris Boswell. So what I'm going to do, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to trade Tremont Williams. Honestly, let's just actually release Tremont Williams because he's just going to be really bad. So we're just going to release him. Yeah, 500K in cap room, I'll take it. So essentially, guys, there we go. I don't know what the contract situation is going to be like in the first year of the rebuild. I don't really know what it's going to be like at this point. But we're in week 1. We're taking on the Saints, so we're just going to sim a week up until the midseason. So against the Saints, we win by 10 points. Honestly, this team looks really good. This team looks really, really good. And I'm really hoping that we do go through. Against the Eagles, we are going to get another win. So I'm just going to sim. Let's actually check what contracts. This is a good time. Let's check what contracts we have available. So this should be very, very interesting. Let's check what contracts we have. So Chris Boswell, Shane Leckler, Jarius Wright. So basically all the players that are essentially present players have contracts. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to re-sign Chris Boswell. We're not going to bring back Shane Leckler. Even if we do, I think he's probably going to retire at this point. So we're going to have a lot of cap space. But nobody's going to be on the free agent market. So, Leckler, Jarius Wright, we're going to re-sign. Eli Rogers, we're going to re-sign. And pretty much, that's it, honestly. And we're just going to kind of go as we go here. Did I do my XP sliders? I actually want to see. Did I do them? Let's see. Yes, I did. Okay, so I did my XP sliders. That's awesome. And I will make a video on that, by the way, guys, pretty soon. I will try to get this video out tonight. So, okay, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to go expert scouting so that we've got the best college players. It's going to be very interesting, though. With the draft, it's going to be very interesting. So we're just going to go right to the midseason mark. Hopefully we have a good record. And honestly, guys, this team is looking very, very good. We're going to develop really well. So in week 8, we are 4-3. That's not too bad. We just lost to the Bengals in week 7, I believe that was. Sidney Jones already has 2 upgrade points. That's massive right there. So we're going to, I think we're going to let Leckler go. Jarius White, we're going to re-sign, and also Eli Rogers. I actually have injuries turned off, too, in this mode. So, you know, I have injuries turned off. So, probably, you know, if I'm going to be honest here, we don't really need backups. So, Eli Rogers is going to be re-signed. And pretty much that's it. I mean, we'll re-sign, like, Toy Lolo. And that's, I mean, that's pretty much it. We'll just kind of re-sign Toy Lolo. But we're going to go straight to the end of the season. We're facing the Panthers, who are 5-2. Let's see. I don't know. Yep, we probably didn't make the playoffs. Nope. 8-8. Alright, so, I mean, like, that's an okay year. Let's view the yearly upgrades. What did we get? So, Amon Green wins the MVP with the Bills. Barry in 2nd. Clinton Portis in 3rd. Randall Cunningham in 4th. Steve Young in 5. We got nobody here. Coach of the Year goes to Sean McDermott. The Bills go 14-2. And then the Steelers go 12-4. So, and I believe we're in the NFC. Yeah, NFC Offensive of the Year goes to Barry Sanders, Clinton Portis, Emmitt Smith, Marshall Faulk, Jim Brown. And that's pretty much it. We have nobody on this list. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Ray Lewis on the Packers. Then we got Jack Lambert, Mean Joe Green, CJ Mosley, Luke Kuechly, who's on the Saints. And we have nobody. So, it's going to be very interesting. Let's just check. The rookies are going to be messed up, though. Rookies are going to be straight messed up. Let's just see. D'Angelo Williams is in this build, too. Okay. Vince Wilfork did finish 10th in the Defensive Rookie of the Year voting. But I wonder, really, because, I mean, like, you know, I really wonder how the draft's going to work out. So, 36 players are upgraded. I really want to see our overall now. This should be very, very fun. So, we are a 9. How do we go down in overall, yet our offensive and defensive overalls went up? How does that happen? I literally... Oh, geez. That's an alarming sign right there. So, we're going to play multiple 3-4. And we're also going to go, Master Trade Negotiator. We're going to see if we can go and, yeah, Master Trade Negotiator, that's done. And then also we'll do, O-line Training Boost. So, that's pretty much it. I don't think we can get anything from here except, like, kickers and punters. But honestly, you know, they don't matter in terms of Madden-wise. So, we're going to go straight to the offseason. And we're just going to re-sign Levine Toilolo. That's all we're going to re-sign because, honestly... Okay, so the Ravens, I believe, win the Super Bowl by 7. So the Panthers do go pretty far in the playoffs. So we have $59 million in cap room. It's really going to be interesting, though, what players are going to be available in free agency. I think it's just expiring contracts. So Toilolo is going to be the only guy we signed. I don't know. I don't think there might not even be any 80 overalls, which is very interesting. We never know, though, because there are some players who do appear in this one. So we're going to lose like 11 players. Let's just check our depth now. Somehow we went up in overall and we have no depth. So, I mean, that's a little alarming, you know, but I think we need to sign another middle linebacker. $56 million cap room. Who's available in free agency? Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is actually a decent class. A lot of running backs are available, though. Let's just check their dev traits. So, DeValve has a normal dev trait, and Richard Rogers has a normal dev trait. So really, okay, so they're asking for the same amount of money. So we're going to do Seth DeValve. We're going to try and sign him just as a backup tight end, because honestly, Toilolo is going to get much older. And we're going to get it. Okay, so we traded Warwick Dunn, 2 second-round picks in exchange for the #1 pick. So I want to see what we have right now. So right tackle is our biggest need. Let's see really who's on the board. So, right outside linebacker, D tackle is on the board. Not the best grades though, if I want to be fully honest. You know what we're going to do? We're going to take this guy, Jaquan Johnston, out of Texas A&M. He looks really good. Great grades. So, this guy is a 77 quick. You know what? It's fine, because quick development with my sliders is actually really good. So I take a 77 overall with the #1 overall pick. So the Browns take a middle linebacker at Penn State. All right, that's interesting. There's one guy available, and I'm actually going to take this guy. We're going to take this guy, Panal Okafor, out of Texas, middle linebacker. We're going to take him. Being honest across the board, 78 star. Thank you. Yes, man, let's go. 78 star dev. So this is what the team's looking like right now. We're a 92 overall squad. So offensive line stayed the same. Tight end, we ended up signing DeValve in free agency. Quarterback really stayed the same. Running backs, we actually traded Hakeem Warwick or something Warwick. We traded him to get the number 1 overall pick, which we used to select that cornerback. Wide receivers are looking very good. We have a 92, 88, and 85 overall, so that's really nice. Kelvin Benjamin is 28 years old, and then Marquise Goodwin, he's 28 years old. So wide receiver could be something we look for, though. Defense is looking, pretty solid. We got Ryan Shazier and also Okafor. Xavier Woods up to an 80. Palomalo was hit a 99. Same thing with Jack Ham. Anthony Barr's up to an 87. Humphrey is actually up to an 84. Webster's an 83. Sidney Jones. We also got Johnston, the guy we drafted, and Eli Apple. So we actually have a good young core at that cornerback spot. Now in terms of defense, I mean, we didn't really make a lot of upgrades on the D-tackle spot, but we did pretty good. It still stays the same, though. We have Jared Allen, Eric Armstead, and, sorry for stumbling, but Vince Wilfork as our top 3 on the defensive line. We also have Nazar Jones behind Wilfork. I mean, that's pretty much it, if I'm going to be completely honest here. If you enjoyed the video, if you did, smash a like, smash 5 likes. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.
I'll be back.